Well, good morning, West Michigan, and welcome to 8 West. It is a Monday, and, we're really going to be turning up the steam heat later this week. Can you believe 6 months from today is Christmas?
What?
I know. I was going through calendar stuff today, and I'm like, every year on June 25, I always think, 6 months from today is Christmas.
I'm just going to put that out of my head for a moment because it seems so far away. It's inevitable. We know that it's going to get cold and snowy again, but it's been really nice, and we're talking heat wave this week?
Yes, heat wave. Steam heat, and for folks who don't have air conditioning, you got to find a lot of really creative options for staying cool.
I have one.
Really?
Yeah, something we did yesterday, and I thought it was going to be a little less nice day than it was, but it was relatively sunny.
Backyard
but we
pool?
had no. We went to the movie theater, and it was nice and cool there.
Oh yeah.
And some people might want to be retreating to movie theaters as it steams up this week. We went to see Brave because it was the big opening, and I didn't check totals or anything, but I think it was the big movie of the weekend because they were anticipating it when Aaron was back.
Yes.
Okay, we see some nodding of heads. Yes.
Number one,
Disney Brave. My little girl loves princesses, and so Coco and I went, and here we are at Celebration Cinema North. Actually, she was so excited, ran in the door, ran up to the poster, and I had to quick get a picture because this is Merida, and she is the princess. That is the story, and she's a really strong-willed, really exuberant young girl. And I'm not going to tell too much about the story.
I was going to say, similarly in personality to the little princess pictured here in West Michigan. Wow, fantastic.
So we got our tickets, and we were so excited. I asked the girl at the ticket counter, I'm like, will you take our picture? This is a big deal. So, big deal. We loaded up on popcorn.
Perfect.
And candy.
Really?
This is a special occasion.
Okay, that's not like you went all
no.
Mountain Dew?
No, not Mountain Dew. Actually, lemonade and water.
Okay, perfect.
And so, but it is a special occasion when you go to the movies, and we don't have a lot of candy. We went in the theater. My daughter's 3.5, and I know there are a lot of questions of, we were wondering too, how old is the appropriate age to take a kid to the theater? And so, 3.5, and a girl who loves princesses, that worked for us. And so 4, maybe even a little bit better, because she was getting a little bit antsy of saying, is this almost done? Even though she liked it.
Did you know the story? Did she know the storyline ahead of time?
Yes, because we have bought the books. And we knew pretty much what was going to happen. There was still a lot of twists and turns. And actually, there's a scene where 2 big bears fight, and that was a little bit scary. But otherwise, we knew kind of the outcomes are going to be good. And so that was okay. And then we went across the street to the Knapp's Corner Meijer and got some more toys. And actually saw someone that was in the theater that I went to high school with doing the same thing.
That's so funny.
I know, isn't it?
Okay, so I have to ask, through your movie critic viewpoint, what did you think of it? Was it just an amazing, is this going to be a new classic?
And I kept watching it, and I was thinking as I was seeing the characters and just all the detail on their faces and the music and how beautifully that Disney and Pixar make movies, and thinking about some of the movies that we have, like Snow White, which is a classic and it's wonderful, but how it's changed, the illustration to animation, and it's just really cool to see what they can do these days.
Just
it is really amazing. I mean, action scenes like you've never seen before. It's the evolution of like watching Star Wars as opposed to like a movie now, and how far they've come in movie making. It was really worth it. You might even want to have your Jen would love it.
I was kind of thinking about that because I know that I like to see the movies that I know are going to be in the big discussion, especially as we start talking about award season, and for animation, that's going to probably be right up there.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it will, but big thumbs up for Brave. I'm sure it's going to be in the theater for a while.
For a long time.
And then out in time to maybe own it for Christmas?
Yes. We're gearing up here at Wood TV because as an NBC station, we are carrying the Olympics, and so there's a lot of hype and a lot of hoopla about that. Well, a couple of years ago, the Grand Rapids Area Sports Commission got together and decided to host what is a Michigan equivalent of that, the Michigan State Games presented by Meijer. And my daughter's basketball team, she plays for the 8th grade Battle Cats team. We were kind of a last-minute replacement. One of the high school teams dropped out, and so our coach was contacted late last week about seeing if we could field a team and actually play. And believe it or not, our girls walked away with the championship.
Are you serious?
Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
Oh yeah, it was wonderful. So here the girls are, and you can see here, where Rachel, I know that you are a huge fan of everything that supports youth activities, especially for young girls, giving them a great opportunity. The venue of the basketball portion of this was at your alma mater, Kentwood High School. But it's great to see so many of the different sponsors in the area, so many different organizations stepping forward. And so here we are with Coach Anthony Allen and the Battle Cats. So it was kind of an unexpected treat to even get to participate, and then for the girls to walk away with the championship was a whole lot of fun.
That is neat to even be in that area of something so big. It's so exciting, where they just, you know, charged to be a part of that.
It was really.
I remember being in competitions like that, and you kind of walk around, and it's like being in the Olympics, and like, you know, being a part of a big event, which gets you even more excited about sports and being active.
Well, they had a big opening ceremonies on Friday, and we were kind of such a last-minute replacement team that we didn't get an opportunity to participate in the opening ceremonies, but hopefully next year we'll.
So people can come out and just watch these every year.
Yeah, watch the games and have a good time. So anyway, so it was a whole lot of fun. That's what we were up to for at least part of the weekend.
Oh my gosh, they're going to be like
got to get
NBA stars.
We got to get Coco to play basketball.
I know. Start them young.
She'll be a beach volleyball player, I think.
I think she will too. Well, we've got a great lineup for you today. A great hour of 8 West coming up. If you're trying to maybe get to the other side of the big lake, why not hop on board a piece of history? The SS Badger. If you've never been, it is quite an experience, and they've got a special going for the rest of the month that we're going to find out about today.
Sounds great. And our friends at Team Gazan are clearing out last year's models and getting ready for this year's, and that means pretty cool deals if you're in the market for a new car.
And we'll meet the young man behind this creation called the Liberty Swing, inspired by his brother. An amazing amount of time, effort, and raising money went into making this a reality. We're going to sit down with the two brothers today.
Sounds great.